Hello, cherry lovers. We're back up here on the farm today. 33 degrees. Yes, we have a little bit of snow. It snowed last night. Oh, and it's slippery out here with this snow, so I've just got to take it easy. Well, we're going to go for a little walk, so stay tuned and see what's going to go happen today. Well, as you can see, what 2 days have made, cherry lovers. That high tunnel is all clear. It's been in the 50s for a couple days and cleared it. Okay, cherry lovers. As you can see from the car or the truck, that we got a little bit of snow. Not a lot. It's 33 degrees out. Yeah, we got a little freezing rain with that all, but the farm is still here. High tunnel's still here. You know, yesterday I was showing you guys a clip there that it was all clear. Well, we've got a little bit of snow out here today, and we'll take you out here and show you. So, pretty day, 33 degrees. You can go for a walk and pretty much do anything you want to do out here on a day like today. So, thought I'd give you guys a little heads up here. Like I said, not a lot going on the farm, but I thought I'd show you guys everything. So, a little bit of snow up there, but not a lot. So, and we're going to walk underneath the tunnel. As always, when the snow builds up a little bit on there, it kind of gives you... It actually makes it feel like a tunnel, that's for darn sure. And I guess that's why they call it high tunnel. Got a few things I'm going to do this year out here. All these lanes going up through here. We're going to... Guy up the road does a lot of tree trimming and all that kind of stuff, and he mulches all the stuff that he's got. He's going to be bringing in a whole bunch of mulch, and I'm going to put it down through the lanes here. The mulch will bring and help the moisture stay in the ground underneath the high tunnel. It'll also prevent weeds and all that stuff from growing. So that's what one of our challenges is going to be this year, to keep the weeds from growing underneath here and giving these trees a little bit more moisture. Our soil up here is real, matter of fact, it's not real sandy. It is sandy, it's all sand. And I'm trying to put the nutrients back in the grounds and bringing up the moisture level and trying to get some good soil here. Even though the trees love these sandy soil, fruit trees love sandy soil, well drained, but you have to bring a lot of water in, and you got to water them. Like that's why you see all the water lines, because they'll dry out and die. It doesn't matter. You can plant them up here, and if you don't water them, guess what? You can get all the water in the world and they're still starving for water. So that's why on any fruit trees in the state of Michigan where we're at, you got to water, because the water's not going to stay. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to enrich the soil and all that kind of stuff, because we are an organic farm and we're trying to stay organic, and we're trying to do everything that we can to get these trees to grow and produce beautiful cherries. And like I say, this spring I got got 75 apple trees that are going to go out back, and lots going on this spring. I got another well that's got to go down. I'm gonna drive it down myself, just like I drove the first one, and so got a lot of things going on this spring. I'm just kind of waiting for spring to burst so I can get started. I got to do some spring pruning, not a lot, because they're already what I want as far as the way the branches are, but there's a few things that just a few things that, like this one, I see right here where they're coming together. You got two branches that are almost touching each other right in here. That one there's got to come out. So this is just the minor stuff that's got to happen out through here. Everything's looking real good out in this. Might have to retrain some trees because the strings break through the winter. And but as far as a natural shape, if you look at these trees, how they've been trained for the last couple of years, you are seeing the natural way to produce good cherries, good fruit, and they're open and they're less susceptible to disease and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. I see on this one here though, I got two central leaders on this one, and I've got to make a determination of which one I'm going to clip. You can see them right through there. All right, and I think on the left I'm going to trim it up about 6 inches, and I'm going to show you that right here this bud comes out this way. I probably clip it right about there, because then I know that bud right there will make a branch and come out to the left, and it won't go up, and this will be my central leader, this one here. So there's a lot of things that I see going on that need to be snipped, and just make sure that you help Mother Nature out along the way. She doesn't need much help, but sometimes you just have to do a little help, give them a little help, I should say. So this tree here, like I said, you can see what we've done there. And the reason why it's a 40 to 60 degree angle, as this tree grows, if you look at these branches, if you see this branch right here, how it's moved, how we've trained it, instead of trying to go on an angle up, trying to basically go to the sky like Mother Nature tries to get them to grow. Once this tree branch stays this way, you have at the end. So right down here, I have to, next year probably, or this spring, I'll have to go out farther because it'll grow out. I have to retrain that. And once that branch that you see on angles like the 40 to 60, now that it's that way, it'll support the weight of all the fruit there. And that's what you need to have this tree in a good, perfect, as you look at it, it's just, that's good. Has a perfect angle. They've been trained. This one here, minor things that have to be done every year. Maybe a little bit of, as the branches grow into it, a few minor trims, but it'll thicken up and open up, and you'll have a wonderful tree out of that one right there. And it's the same thing with this one. But as I've showed you before, I have two central leaders, and they're going to the sky. This got to go back about 12 inches, and I got to cut that back so that I can build a bigger base down in through here. You don't want to let them keep going. If you keep letting them reach to the sky, you'll have a 40-foot tree. It don't matter what fruit tree you got, you've got to prune them back, or you're going to have trees that you're going to have to climb to the sky to get the fruit. So both of them have to be trimmed back. Just one of them is going to be trimmed back less than the other one. So that's what you see there. This one here just has to be pruned back because the central leader's going. But the rest of it pretty much looks okay. I got a few things that are curving in on the outside branches. As you can see, after where I trained it, I've got to pull that back even more. So that tree's got some work. They all got work to do on them. Not a lot, but they do have work that's got to be done to them. Every year you got to come out here, look at your trees, and determine what you're going to do with them. It was like this one that big tree underneath the high tunnel that we cut down before the high tunnel went up, that we lost this one, but it came back above the graph, so that's the same kind of tree that we have. It's I think it's a van. But anyways, there's a sucker on the bottom though that has to come off. There's one. I'll stub that one back and you'll have branches to grow out again, and then the big stalk there, I'll take that out of there, and that'll take right off this year. But you know, you just got to keep looking at what you got. I got one this one here has whipped itself back. Well, come springtime, if you'll see this one, I'm gonna bring this one back this way like that, if you can see it. And if that doesn't work this coming summer, then what I'll do with that one is right there, that's curved back. If I can't pull it back to where I can get a 40 or 60 degree angle, I'm snipping it off. That's just the way it is. And this one here, like I said, there's a few things that's got to be done. I see this one here, I got to drop it back about a foot, because it's taking off and it's saying, I want to go to the sky. Can't have that. I got to keep them down within 12 feet. I don't want to have them any taller than that. So they got to be pruned back, and then they bush out. This one here is excellent. It's in excellent shape. I got to do some more retying. I got to bring them out farther and keep that 40 to 60 degree angle going. This tree here, I always say, this tree is an excellent tree. It's well proportioned. It's doing everything that it needs to do as far as branches. It's really in a good shape. There's a few things that's got to be adjusted, but really looking good. This tree here, really looking good. Maybe trim up the little ones up above so that they branch out. Trim the ends of these ones and they'll branch out. Trying to get as much branching as I can on these trees, because the more branching you get, the more fruit you get. So if you go online, you can look and see that that's what you need. You need a lot of, as they call it, fruiting wood. You need that fruiting wood. If you don't have it, you aren't going to get the fruit. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's the way that I was taught. That's the way I've studied it, and this is what's going on. So just thought I'd let you guys see that, you know, this tree, even though if you look at this tree looks like a wonderful tree. I mean, it's got a good symmetrical look to it. But on the right, the branch, you see how it's curving curving up? That branch has to be, the string that I'm training it with has to go out farther on the limb and pull it down. I've got to do that all the way around this tree, because last fall it stayed warm. They all decided they wanted to curl up and head for the sky. So looks nice, but there's some work that tree has to be done on. There's quite a few of them that have to be pulled back. They're on their way, but they got to be pulled back. So that's what I wanted to show you guys today. Just a little recap video of the farm and the trees and what they're doing. And there's another good show that you got the good 40 to 60 degree angle there, but as it got warmer in the summer where we tied it off, it decides it wants to curve back up, and that has to be pulled back out. And once you get about, I would say, 3 to 5 years of those branches like that, then you just keep them controlled, and they'll all pretty much grow right out, and you'll see that it'll be a perfect round shape. It'll hold the fruit good, it'll support the fruit, and that's what I'm wanting to see. And then I'll take you out here, because I'm going to leave, I'm going to say about 100 yards, or about 100 yards. I'm going to leave this in here open. I still got to dig the stumps out, but I'm going to leave it open, and I'm going to plant blueberries in there. Get back in through here, clear up to where the cherry trees end, and then through here I'm going to put the blueberries in. Might even put some blackberries in, I'm not sure yet. But what I am doing is I come out here beyond where that is. This is where the apple trees are going to go. I got 75 of them, and they're all going to go back in here. I don't know how many yards or whatever. I know they're going to go 10 to 12 trees wide, and I don't know how many rows I'll have, but or 4 or 5 rows anyways. But we got different different type of apple trees are going in here. So, and of course they're all going under high tunnels too. We're going to do all this under high tunnels, and it's coming along. Got a lot going on this year. Now that I'm out here a ways, I'm going to turn around real slow. And what I'm going to show you is, that's my well pump, or wellhead. And that's one of them. That's going to feed that section of the farm. Well, if I turn around here and pretty much look right where that stump is right there, that's where the next well pump or wellhead's going to go. I'm going to drive it. Usually we can drive our well somewhere around 25 to 30 feet. Water table's at 10 here, 10 feet. So we got plenty of water. You know, we're in the state of Michigan, so we're around the Great Lakes. So we got plenty of water. We're going to drive a well approximately 30 feet. The other one's at 28 feet. So we can support all the apple trees and everything out through here. So everything in this farm is going to get all the water it needs. And like I said, got a lot going on. Once I get this area here filled up, I'm hoping that all this by, this coming fall, all of this that I've cut out and cleared is going to either have blackberries, blueberries, and apples. After that, I'm probably going to put some more cherry trees beyond the apples. And once this is all filled up, which I'm hoping by next spring sometime, I will be starting to look for an off-site property, possibly 20, 40, maybe even 100 acres. And I'm going to start going off-site on this. Like I said, this farm is not going to be small. It's going to slowly increase and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if all my subscribers stick around, they're going to get to see all the hard work and all the things that's going to pay off in the long run here. But that's what I got going on, and that's what's going to happen. So yes, I have 5 acres here. I'm only using just over 2.5 that I've got here cleared. On this side of it, we got the other 2.5. It's all wooded, and I want to leave it that way. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put a pole barn somewhere in this area here, 40 by 50 pole barn. I'm going to have it for refrigerators and stuff like that to hold all the fruit through the winter and everything. So that's down the road, folks. But to the east of me, all of this is Huron National Forest, and there's a lot of it. So, and then all the way to the north of me, that's all Huron National Forest. So, like I said, I'm sitting here pretty much in the middle of nowhere. My neighbor here, I talked to him, and he said he plans on never building there. It's just he bought it, and hopefully one day I'll purchase it off him, and we'll have 25 acres here. But he's sitting there with nothing on it. It's all wooded, and the people behind me, it's all wooded too. Pretty much the National Forest goes on an angle, so if you're looking right due south, you get back there ways, it's all National Forest. So the farm's sitting here by itself, nobody to bother anybody except the animals. And so far, and I'm gonna say this, knock on wood, whatever you gotta say, we haven't had any problems with deer. All right, there's deer. There's lots of deer, but I haven't had any bother the trees. I thought I would, and thought I'd have problems with that. No. People ask me about under the snow if mice or rabbits have bothered the trees. No, I haven't seen that problem either. So, not that I won't have problems with it, but I haven't seen a problem with it. So, that's what's going on. So, as I'm saying to you guys always, keep watching. You're going to see this farm grow. Yes, it's going to cost a lot of money. Hopefully, this YouTube channel will help me along the way as I grow. Like I said, love you guys' support. Love you guys watching my channel. If you guys get a chance, hit the subscribe button like everybody says on here. It helps. Hit the thumbs up. Like, subscribe. Hey, comment. When you guys comment, you don't know how happy I am, because I look at the comments. Don't matter if it's good or bad. I know you guys are watching me. You know, you guys give me ideas. I love those ideas. Those ideas, you don't know how many times I've seen some ideas and go, man, I'm going to maybe try that. Throw the comments down there. Like and subscribe. Hey, if you're another channel, I'll go check you out. If I like you, I'm going to hit it up and I'm going to watch you. I do a lot to a lot of them. So appreciate all your support, and you guys keep watching. Like I said, Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm is going to grow. It's going to grow big. We know it's going to grow big. We've talked to USDA and of course MSU. I talked to a lot of people on there, and they're telling me what I'm doing is all the right things. So keep watching, folks. So as always, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna have a good day in this snowy weather. It's a beautiful day for a walk, and that's what I'm out here. All right, folks, talk to you later. Bye now.